Alright, so here it is, the Quirky Pivot Power Genius. This is far more advanced than just your typical surge protector, of course. We can just see from the box here, apparently there's some kind of app that goes with it that turns on two of the outlets, and the other two outlets are just on all the time. Two smart outlets, but two dumb, but still really awesome outlets. What I am not seeing on here is a QR code with a link to the app. So it does indeed flex. That is one of the nice features of it. It has a pretty long cord on it. And a plug with a pretty neat power switch, actually. I like that a lot. We can just scan a barcode to add the product. Awesome. I bet this barcode's on the product, right? The barcode that I should be scanning to add this product should be on the product. Can do scan barcode. And there it goes. So now, it gives us the option to watch a video. But now, I had an issue with this, because my phone is connected to the 5 GHz network. I entered the name here for the 2.4 GHz network, and I'll show you what happens. So now we're instructed, plug it in, push the switch. Already did that. It wants us to take our phone and hold it over this sensor. Yes, this thing just got programmed by the app making the phone flash its screen. You can see it's trying to find the device, and it's not. I had this issue before. It seemed I had to connect my phone to the 2.4 GHz wireless before the app would successfully send the correct configuration information. Otherwise, it just didn't work. So I'm connected to my 2.4 GHz wireless. I'll try again. There it goes. Now we have flashing green light, and it says success. And the app tells us we can still have some old school control via these buttons on the side of the device. So now we just have simple on-off for both outlets. You can hear it click. So now let's make this do something a little bit more interesting. So now I've connected the light I've been using for video to outlet number 1 and a fun party light to outlet number 2. So now if I click on outlet number 1, I get my video light. I can turn it back off. If I click on outlet number 2, I get the fun party light and back off. Now this is where this product starts to go really downhill, in that what I just showed you there doesn't work 100% of the time. Sometimes the app will report that things are on when they're not. Sometimes the thing will be on and the app will say it's off, or you can sit there and click your app on and off and the thing won't turn on. And you can see there's a pretty significant delay between hitting the button and something actually happening. So based on this, I think this is an interesting product. I'm not sure if it's really worth the price. It's cool and all, I guess you can turn your lights on from work, or turn your lights on from outside or whatever. Sometimes it's a bit iffy if it will work or not. For the most part, it does work. So I do think it's important to look at the internal construction of a power strip before you deploy it in your home. I think I'm okay with the construction of this, and I took it apart so you don't have to. This is constructed in such a way that if these wires ever came off of the metal tabs, they cannot touch each other. They are held in place. Each outlet has its own strain relief. See, each outlet has its own strain relief on both sides of the splice. And the two switched outlets here both have their own hot line that is going back to the part that I haven't taken apart yet. The wire came loose. There's no way it can touch the other wires. It's very safe. How the wires are connected to the outlets leaves a bit to be desired for. These should be crimped here, but it seems that they're just kind of soldered down. Then there's the possibility that this wire can get hot and come loose. Luckily, because of the construction of the strain reliefs in here, that won't cause a dangerous situation, but it will mean that the outlet will just suddenly stop working. So the internals of this are a little bit interesting. Right away you can see we have caps on capacitors, which usually means things went a bit cheap. Anyway, this module is kind of interesting. You can see that this is just an off-the-shelf module they put in here. And this electric imp module, the electric imp company has patent pending for the technology that lets it be configured with the flashing light. Anyway, this is all of the processing, the wireless module, everything that this device needs. We have two pretty chunky relays here. These are rated for 7 amps at 250 volts, which means they'll take about 15 amps at 120, which is just fine.